city wild, they gon' call him out. Fight song, no walking out. City streets, all I talk about. When he scrap a lot, keep the action hot. These jokes never laugh a lot. When they ask you what, then pass the pop. Give you something hot to hold, like the block is cold, but it's 96. And your time to stick, don't be sloppy though. Hot smoking with gorgeous hoes, I got the whole slow. That's the shit we on. Drunk is fucking strong. That's the shit we on. It's through the night, wake up late in the morning. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. Drunk is fucking strong. Next out of Las Vegas, 22.3, take over the Vegas radio. Drunk is fucking strong. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. Smack the way I move. Smack the way I move. Back for a nigga. She was back for a nigga. If you do it back for a nigga. If you do it back for a nigga. Back for a nigga. Cause you be on the game. Smack the cause you be on the game. Smack the I the club with the burning pig. Bitch on the top. Only me up for fun with these niggas, cause niggas is gay. All on my page, sucking dick. All of my comments are screaming my name while I'm in the club. All of them minutes and figures and if I'm on the station, I'm with the whole time. If you want to say I'm making you want to say I've been out here. I ain't I ain't keep it 30 for a weapon. I'm in the phone with my correction. All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way I move. She like the way I move. She like the way I move. She like the cause you be on the game. She like the cause you be on the game. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. Always all on the floor. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just heard you say what you've been looking. You and I get caught. I wish I would've had that to me. You see that all this time I'm still working. I can't move on just the way you did so easily. So I'm gonna dress you right tonight. If you're so that I'm so tight, way I did before. Oh, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
What up, Mace?
We don't laugh anymore. We don't talk anymore. I just hope you're lying next to somebody who's got looking like me. Must be a good reason that you're gone. Every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. Don't wanna know if you're looking into her eyes. She's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overtold you, know your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. Just right tonight. Still the music's right. I overtold you, know your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
What up, folks? It's your boy Doodie Outlaw. You're plugged in on 22.3. Take over Vegas Radio. Thank y'all for plugging in with your boy. Make sure you follow 808 Presley on all streaming platforms, all right?
Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3. Take over Vegas Radio.
Got a lot of smoke, they don't want it though. Only lose sleep with a new beef. When the fun's low on new beat. Shorty think I'm crying over you, please. I'd rather suffer 7 in a loose sleeve. Gas leaves, like we moving through trees. Passenger heated leather seats, sweating new cheeks. I'd rather get my options, ever choose me. Georgia to them gates, I throw up 2 G's. Y'all go kooky with the Gucci, pussy juice fiends. Father's honest, I can't get inside of loose jeans. Dog the same bitch in a focus with a new crease. Ain't no motherfucker from the new breed. These are old shit, same clothes and 06. You know rappers with that shit don't get your broke clip. Presley pretty and it gets let your whole slip. City full of spirits and I'm steering the ghost ships. Run around my life, I swear, use it, that's on God. I ain't about to put my honey granny through it down. Niggas got a problem on my niggas rolling up. You want all the smoke, that's on the hood, can't get enough. So I have my partner and he riding just because. We light on the ops, my nigga, we gon' hit him up. Nigga got a problem on my niggas rolling up. You want all the smoke, my nigga, what you really want? Ain't trying to catch a smoke, every lobster. The sun up before the sun, getting 1/3. A solid foundation to keep the house. Pulling fuck waiting, hopping off the couch, working and cup chasing. I'm cloud surfing, catching serpents who wanna murkin' under earth and find some soft earth submerging. Shows over close as curtains. Got a long line for my chin, ain't nothing urgent. Whatever made you talk all that shit was in the bourbon. I took a couple rounds in life without a working, but I'm gonna keep on rolling the dice until it's working. Same hustle with a work switch. Don't sell itself, so imagine if you work it. Making that out in circle. I got some money to make, it's on my person. Run on my life, I swear, use it, that's on God. I ain't about to put my honey, granny, do it now. Niggas got a problem on my niggas rolling up. We want all the smoke that's on the hood, can't get enough. Slide out with my partner and he riding just because. We light on the ops, my nigga, we gon' hit him up. Nigga got a problem on my niggas rolling up.
That dime bag tape, straight that, baby. Featuring my boy Havoc the God. Hey. Ain't no gang in this shit, boss team music.
This is. Lo intocable de todo me dicho. Ass up, face down. This is pretty now. Yes. Ass up, face down. Family ties. Yes. Ass up, face down. Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Seeing boys on the watch with the lay down. Lift this bitch up, seen the layer. And that pussy like voodoo, said the red. Better man, getting money like me. It's a little bit out, fuck on me. Whole life on the road, get close to telling. Something like it's up in the cops, a man still telling. Still telling, still telling. Don't hold it away, still telling. Still telling, still telling. Look at the niggas at the time, they still telling.
Still telling.
Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Ass up, face down.
Boy, never been stressed by hope. Never been pressed by bitch. Murder and the money on my mind. I'm never trigger for the X, bitch. Been in my bag, hopping out of jets. Big one shit, singing out of breath. I can let it burst, my niggas some sweat. Catch your ass in traffic, hope you stay with your chest. Big, it's on deck, it ain't nothing but a check. Niggas from questions, why the fuck you got a vest? Looking for me in my line. 1-800-59 BX.
Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Ass up, face down. Ass up, face down. Yes. Ass up, face down. Ass up, face down. You know what it is. It's your boy Doodie Outlaw, and you're now plugged in with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Plugged in with Doodie Outlaw is powered by Copacetic Designs and sponsored by Troubadour Entertainment Incorporated. What's the word, folks? It's your boy, and it's early on a Monday morning, 8:28 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to shout out everybody that got up early with us this morning. We had a little bit of a late start, but guess what? That's how the game goes sometimes, man. Sometimes it don't move as fluid as you want it to move, but guess what? We still roll with it, man. Flexible like Gumby this morning, man, making it happen. I got so much going on this week, man. I'm really excited to be here today, but I'm more excited because we got a special guest in the building. First off, I want to shout out everybody that's tuning in right now on 22.3 TakeoverVegasRadio.com. Everybody that's listening in on the 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio app. Shout out to everybody that's on UpLive, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TuneIn, on Nobex, MyTuner, MixLR, StreamFinder, Apple Music, and all the myriad of streaming platforms. We got a very special guest in the building. He goes by the name of 808 Presley, and we will definitely, man, be rocking with him all morning, all week, all month, all year, and for the rest of our lifetime. Why? Because he's the most and next up and coming cat, not just out of Vegas, But in the world right now, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, he got hot music, he got a hot vibe, and he want to make sure that y'all know where he's coming from and what the word is. And we're gonna definitely get to that today. I want to shout out everybody that rocks and plugs in with Doodie Outlaw Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But more importantly, man, I want to shout out all our new followers, all our new subscribers. If you haven't seen our YouTube page, check us out, Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3, Take Over Vegas Radio on all platforms, as well as Facebook and Instagram. Check out Copacetic Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy for all your plugged in gear. We're going to get back into some music, and when I get back, we are going to introduce our special guest, 808 Presley, all the way live from the island, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Doodie Outlaw, and you're plugged in on 22.3, Take Over Vegas Radio.
Exclusive. I got a real short list of shit I like to do. Yeah, get money, kick shit.
They get it.
I live on the ball. That's the list, nigga. That's it. I live on the ball, in the way, and I wanna, I'm a big guy, shot, pretty dog, is it all in the day, I'm a dog with the paper, I hit it to the gate, I'm gotta get it back. What the niggas say, what the niggas going up. Before you were getting going, I was getting going. So much for the world, y'all. In the neighborhood, I guess we got the fuck in the y'all. I know you came up. I still want to let it get you where you lay for. You got all I can do with the rest. I don't know what I'm talking about. All these niggas say I'm supposed to be and you talk about it. I'm not like you. I don't know. Make sure I'm strong like that in your life. Like around the bitch, everybody that follows like the fuck. Military guns in the mansion, ain't no running in it. A rubber when I fuck that bitch, it ain't no coming in it. Since my first album, I've been serious, ain't no funny thing. Bitch, ain't no funny thing. No whip and give me some profit, but it's welcome to form. From the day I was born, I perform in the form. Ringing bells and going home with my name called. I'm just a self-made nigga and a rave dog. Now you want the ball in the real. All in the way, and I wanna take my shot. Boy, I been ahead of me in some bricks. If it's gone to the race, got the titles in the safe, got the lawyers on deck, got the money for the case. Presidential swag in the slum with the hair now. Get it to her till she pass out. They riding in the road, came at the bottom, they ain't making more than no boy. Always been a hustle, not a robber, never stole nothing. Trapping, flipping, working till it come up on the whole way. Okay, can't deny me, niggas still rapping about what we did in the night, nigga. See it on my face, dog. I'm just a real nigga riding under race stars. The new sound of Las Vegas, 22.3, take over Vegas Radio.
Thirsty off that dime bag tape. Get your drinks. Get your Henny. Hey.
We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerking, let me see you twerking. She drunk, met her at a workplace. She was serving drinks, I was feeling thirsty. I'm just trying to get that cake like my birthday. But she trying to make it wait like it's worth it. You ain't perfect, I know you ain't perfect. Maybe man, you let him hit it, they call me friends. Man, if you get it, then you can fan. Hey, you're on Instagram, she killing them. She ain't killing me, fuck you, she ain't killing me. I move how I wanna move, leave if I wanna leave. Straight up with your beam, I don't with no fence. Me and a bad bitch, I ain't with no friends. Pretty, we back on this shit again. So I'ma flip that in, I'm about to get it. Baby, you know I'm about to get your bitch. Music got pull on, I'm about to hit the spit. Let me put this drink down, cause I'm getting sick. Room spinning and I'm still spitting. Beautiful women splitting mid swishes. I'm just trying to link with her, said she don't even smoke weed, only drink liquor. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerking, let me see you twerking. Shorty sip Henny, I drink effing. Step in the spot, chain swinging on flexing. Come game with me and we reppin'. Don't play, baby, when you're reckless. In a dope way, baby, check it. Lavish fabrics on the Puerto Rican pendants. Even chain purchase no pendant. Somebody never meet up and I get it. Reflection, she telling me I'm in it. Taking this money like it's for college, but it isn't. Right now, I gotta watch the ceiling. Up right now, cause I've been drinking. Smoking, floating, hoping. She ain't got no pennies on when I'm in the liquor mouth. Pale white Hennessy, we ain't drinking ready now. See my dick through my sweat, sex game deadly. My hollow whenever you ready, I can come and stand up. You don't want no hurry, bro. Fuck you, better hit me, bro. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerking, let me see you twerking.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Doodie Outlaw, and you're now plugged in on 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio. Plugged in with Doodie Outlaw is powered by Copacetic Designs and sponsored by Troubadour Entertainment Incorporated. Man, I'm about to introduce you guys to a young man that is not just coming up in the world, man, but coming up in the universe, man. I met this young man a few weeks ago, man, and I've been vibing with his music. I've been checking him out, man, just sitting back, just kind of being observant, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, when you're checking out these artists. These artists that are, I'll call them, let's say, these artists that are seeking their opportunity. Let's call it that. Artists that are seeking their opportunity. There's two types. There's the type that is willing to do anything, and there's the type that is already doing everything, right? When I say willing to do everything, man, I'm not talking about the selling your soul stuff. I'm talking about they're listening to what others say. They're following the trends. They're doing what other people do. Then there's guys that making their own lane. And when I heard 808 the first time, I was totally flabbergasted, bro, because I listen to a lot of music. I listen to I got a lot of cats that come my way that, you know what I'm saying, they want me to hear their stuff and things like that. But listening to your music was refreshing. It wasn't refreshing just because it was different than what I hear. It was refreshing because it fit the profile. Right. You feel me? Yeah. Like your whole vibe, your whole style, the whole shebang. It don't sound like nothing that I've heard. And it's not just dope. The vibe, bro. The vibe is real. So first and foremost, let me introduce the world to my guy. This is my guy, 808 Presley, all the way from the island, man. Go and tell the folks what it is, man.
808 Presley, man, straight from Hawaii. 808 is Hawaii's area code. If you didn't know, no, I don't make beats. If that's what a lot of people think the 808 comes from, is Hawaii. That's the state, and that's what I rep. And Hawaii's king, that's 808 Presley. So
Yes, sir.
rock with me.
Well, how long have you been here in Vegas? What do they call this? The Ninth Island?
The Ninth Island,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Since 2012, so like what, 8 years
How
now.
What got you here to Vegas, brother?
I came out here for fighting originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boxing. I came out here to turn pro in boxing and do all that, chase that. Me and my boy Boston, we came out here. He's fighting MMA now, so that was our whole movement.
That's super dope,
Yeah.
man. So, been fighting a long time, or just something that you did? as a
No,
hobby?
yeah, I did it for a few years. Like maybe I started in like 9th grade,
Yeah.
off and on throughout high school, and then like maybe like right in my senior year, and right when I got out of high school, I really went serious with it and went stuck to it, and then a couple years went hard, and then moved out here off of the strength of those last couple years where I was going, really trying to
That's
make it
dope.
work.
That's
Yeah.
dope. So you're a young man. So coming up in boxing, it's a lot of injuries. It's a lot of things that you put yourself at risk.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
nuts out there, and it's also a lot of dedication, man. And all the guys, it's a big island representation out here in the
Hell
city,
yeah.
man. So I got a lot of
Huge.
friends from the islands, and everybody that I meet, man, they are very dedicated to what they believe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, whether it's the fighting or whether it's the football or the basketball or whatever it is that you guys set your mind to, I can only imagine how your parents or your mentors pushed you with the boxing thing.
Yep.
Then it got you all the way to Vegas. Do you still fight?
No, hung it up. Because like you said, with the injuries, it's like you just can't deal with like it's just, so you get older. It's just like, look, I don't want to. These injuries take longer to recover
heal.
from.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's just
all
like,
good.
and then like also in music, I've been doing music as long as I've been fighting. I
Okay.
pretty much started at the same time, 9th grade around there. So it's like doing music. It's like I'm not trying to get punched in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
I'm
sir.
already like have trouble with like learning shit. Like a little slow. Like so it's like I don't need to be worse. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
it's
that's
like,
real.
whatever.
Because
Yeah.
as a boxer, as a fighter in general, I know you consider not just the physical injuries, you know what I'm saying, but also the
Mental.
mental injuries.
Yeah.
Man. And we don't always respect what fighters and what athletes put themselves through, man, by those concussions and things like
Yeah.
that. And then your job as a fighter is either to beat somebody's ass or to get your brains knocked out, man.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
I definitely respect the ability not just to be dedicated to something like that, but also to realize, like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time to transition into something else. So
Yep.
you've been doing the music as long as you've been doing the fighting.
Yeah.
What was your first love?
Let's see. It's hard to say because they both kind of came around the same time. So it's like I would say probably fighting was my original, just because that's a fact. Like my brother grew up boxing.
Okay.
In my city, Waianae is like it's popular, like fighting, training, boxing. That's really
All kind of
yeah,
fighting,
yeah, exactly. So it's like that's kind of just a culture, but so it's like that, But rapping is close behind. Swear to God, close second. Yeah, but that's more of my passion is music, because that was another thing why I quit, because I look at my best friend Boston, and he, just got into UFC. Like he looks at everything different. He's like, he'll look at it like. He wakes up thinking about training, thinking about this.
Yeah.
And I don't think of like that. So I'm not going against guys who think like that. But when it comes to music, that's how I think.
I can dig it.
Wake up, music, going to sleep, music, throughout the day, bars, melodies, something. It's like where fighting was like, I would forget to go to the gym some days just because I wake up and I do music or something like this. Plus I smoke weed. So I wake up, I'll smoke, start writing, just getting that creative state of mind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, shit, I was supposed to go to the gym at 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
priorities,
shit.
brother.
Yeah, but it's just, so I kind of, it clicked like, damn, maybe I should just, this is really my passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I think about 24/7. So, I mean, I don't know what that means, but I just felt like I'm going to just run with this. I'm not going to be going against guys who think like me in music, in fighting. Yeah, I'm
that's
like,
real. So when you compare the two, first off, like you said, like when it comes to fighting and putting your life on the line and going out there, you have to be overtly dedicated, because you, like you said, it's guys out there that they wake up, they eat, they sleep.
That's all they do is fight. I'm like,
joke.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you transition it to music, like you just said, like it's a battlefield as well, but you're not putting yourself necessarily in that physical harm, and so it runs a little different, man. And I respect you for you didn't say that somebody else told you that. You said that you told that to yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Self-realization, man, that's where it starts. And I hear that in your music too, man, because like I say, not hearing what I hear from everybody else.
Right
Not hearing
on.
that mimicking style, like everybody's trying to sound like everybody. Right
Mhm.
now, everybody's trying to sound like Pop Smoke and all that, South Beats and all that.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
style is singular, it's yours, it got its own vibe, and you can tell that you've been working on that sound.
That's
You
right.
can tell
yeah.
that you've been working on them rhymes and making sure
Yeah,
that them bars
yeah.
is intact and on point.
Absolutely.
You said that your brother was a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Who, and then your partner Boston inspired you in the music.
Right.
Coming out of Hawaii, what are some of the rappers and musicians that you came up listening to that kind of pushed you in the direction of saying, you know what, this is something I really like to do?
Right. In Hawaii, there's not much. It's not a big hip hop scene. I think there was only like one. I'm not too sure like on the whole thing, but I know from my city there was only one big guy that like when I was coming up when we were like young, you know, like early 2000s or
Yeah.
whatever.
Tell me what city you're
Big
from, man.
T's. I'm from Waianae, Hawaii, so
Okay.
the west side of Oahu. And Big T's was the first original only rapper, and like there's been other small groups throughout the throughout the past years, but there's nothing really big. So I had to obviously listen to all mainstream stuff coming up.
Yeah.
You know, Young, The Game. I came up around the G-Unit era, so like
Yeah.
I listened to all that stuff, and that's what I had to go off of, to be honest with you. So I listened to a lot of stuff that everybody listened to. Game, G-Unit. Who else was around that time? I don't know. You know.
No, 2000s was a hot time. For
Yeah,
me,
yeah, a
you
lot,
know.
you know, Yin Yang Twins, Little John, East Side Boys, like all those songs, like
It was good fun, good vibes.
yeah.
You know.
So I had a long, like coming in, I had a wide variety of songs, and then once I kind of got into music a little bit more, I could kind of now I can pick and choose what I really like,
Yeah.
and now it's it's just certain. I try to listen to just my stuff and a few other artists here and there, but
I could dig it. So I've been listening to the music. We've been playing some of the music here this morning and on the radio station as well. What was the vibe you were trying to get across with this mixtape, man?
So for this mixtape, the Dime Bag tape was it was my first official project on all streaming platforms. Like I've dropped other stuff, SoundCloud, stuff like that, like
Yeah.
little small projects, like amateur, I like to call it,
Yeah.
versus pro. So like this project was not only my breakout project, like a whole project I put together on all streaming platforms, but like the concept behind it, it's called the Dime Bag tape. But the reason it's that is like it's supposed to be music over drugs, especially from where I'm from, Hawaii, Waianae, especially. Drugs is a huge problem.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like, so if you look at the cover, even the cover kind of describes all the drugs around it, but what's on the scale is the music, the track list. So it's like it's music over drugs, bump music, not coke. That's my whole
I could dig
premises of that, So, and I also treated this like a dime bag. Like I wanted to. I tried to promote it and push it like just like you would drugs, like So it's kind of like,
Well, we know, like just like drugs in the streets, it's all about word of mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah. 100 cats selling dope, and everybody gonna talk about the dude that got the hottest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, you got some hot fire.
That's
dope,
why.
man.
That's
And
like
the visual, like you just talked about it. I thought it was amazing. Because
Appreciate
at the first thing you see, of course, is the drugs. But like you said, I noticed what you had on the scale, and I'm like, my man's got a message.
Right. Yeah. At first glance, it looks like, okay, drug, dime bag tape. People are thinking that, you know what I'm saying? The track list, dope for sale, this. But like I said, so it's like, okay, I break it down. And it's like, that's exactly what it is. So it's like.
So do you have a team that you work with to put together your concepts and things like that?
I have a team. I have a small team. Shout out to my team. But like for like artwork and stuff like that, I'm kind of jump around here and there. Who made that though was this girl I met out here a couple years back and like just doing music and videos and stuff. This girl Cece, she put that together pretty solid for me. So
shout out to Cece.
Yeah,
she did a great job.
Oh yeah.
So do you have your own studio or you deal with?
I have a studio that we work out of, and we go to No Label and stuff like that. My boy is the head engineer over there. My boy Larry Lavelle. So he goes over there and we work over there and we kind of work out of both of them, both. Cause like the vibe at home is always different. We can always send it out, you know what I'm saying, and get it mastered. But like we try to come up with the basis of the song and the vibe in the house, and then we just take it to the studio and just go off of that. Yeah.
I can dig it. No, it's when I'm listening to the music, being an artist, I'm the first thing I'm listening for is technicalities.
You're right.
So
right.
I'm listening to your syncopation, of course. I'm listening to your rhyme scheme and
Mhm.
the words you choose to use. But I'm also listening to the clarity of the music. I'm
Right.
listening to how
Quality,
it's mastered
yeah.
and all that. And keep in mind, you call this a mixtape, but this has professional quality. Not just recording and mastering, but the sound of it, man, it is amazing.
Right,
I want to
yeah.
give you big shots. I mean that you're
Appreciate
investing
it. Hell
in
yeah.
your music. A lot of these guys, when you transitioning from the SoundCloud, the amateur style, into being a professional, you want to put your best step forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what the project
Yeah,
is. And
yeah.
like I said, I was impressed because as an artist, I know how hard it is to put together a project, let alone
Mhm.
just a song.
Right, right.
And to put together good music, good visuals, and to present it in the way that you did, like I said, I'm applauding you simply because I'm impressed as an artist,
right,
not
right.
just because I know how hard it is, but because when you do something good, you deserve for somebody to say, you know what, great job.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
A lot of
saying?
people just want to jump in as soon as it's bad, say something. You know
No,
what
of
I'm
course,
saying?
everybody wants to be critical
exactly. So
On the negativity.
that's good. I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
No, it's important, brother, that we give respect is due.
Mhm.
But also, what I'm saying, like you said, it's easier to find a negative sometimes,
Yep.
especially, as an older guy. And I don't even consider myself, I still feel like I was when I was in 2000,
Hell yeah.
But that being said, when I'm listening to the music, I'm very judgmental, because I
Yep.
grew up in an
Same
era
here.
with some of the greatest rappers of all time, the Tupacs, the Scarfaces, when 50 came out,
Mhm.
he blasted and hit the scene very hard. But
Right.
he came out of Dr. Dre's camp with Eminem, so
Yep,
it made
yep.
sense. Seeing everybody being independent and seeing everybody working toward a similar goal, but not with the same work ethic or with the same talent,
Mhm.
it's interesting to me.
Hell yeah.
But when I see guys that's coming, especially here in Vegas, from all over the world, you're coming from a small place like Hawaii, where you don't have a bunch of local guys that have been famous or anything like that,
Right.
and you're setting a standard. You're
Right,
setting a
right.
standard for your city, for your island, for
Hell yeah.
all of Hawaii, and also for music here in Las Vegas,
Mhm.
because these young guys need to know, if you don't come correct, there's somebody out there working harder than you.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. And the great thing about Kobe, all the stories, when they see Kobe, they know he's on the grind. He's
Yeah.
up before they up. He's going to bed before they go to bed, and he's going to be on the
Hell
grind.
yeah.
And what you describe your work ethic as a fighter is coming over into the music,
Right,
man.
right.
I see that, and I love it, man. We are here with 808 Presley on 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio, the station that has more fun. I'm your boy, Doodie Outlaw, and it's a beautiful Monday morning here. It's July 20th. It's 8:52 Pacific Standard Time, AM, man. We appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, man. We're just chilling, enjoying the vibes, enjoying a good talk. 808, do me a favor, man. Tell everybody where they can pick up the Dime Bag mixtape.
You can get the Dime Bag on all streaming platforms, whatever you listen to, Google Play, Apple, Spotify. The Dime Bag tape, you can find me at 808 Presley, 808 Presley like Elvis, and Instagram too. Instagram, link in bio if that's easier. They got all the links right there for whatever you listen to, man. Go stream that. It's great.
Definitely check out 808 on Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely got some good entertainment going on down there, man. He be talking that shit, y'all. I ain't no front, man. I was watching you live, bro. He was definitely giving it to him real raw. You know what I'm saying? I love when everything comes together, right?
Absolutely.
And to have the vibes, have the good music, and have the personality to go with it, bro. You got a winning formula. Now, where do you want to see your music go? Is it more about just making sure people hear you, or are you seeking a superstar?
At first, I thought, like, okay, you come in the game, you want to be the biggest thing. But then as I get older and I start seeing, it's like I'm cool with finding, like you said earlier, finding your lane, perfecting that lane, and just going full speed on that lane. Like you don't have, like, I don't have to be the biggest guy. Like I don't have to make 100,000 every show. I'm good with making. Obviously, I would take. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm good with 1,000 a show and doing on the grind. You do 3 shows a weekend or 3 shows a week. Like small, like just people shoot for the stars, but it's like you can make money in this game.
Exactly.
On the side, there's a lot of money to be made. You don't need to be the main guy or in the mainstream. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think that ends up being a hazard to a lot of artists, that they're aiming so high that they're not putting themselves in a position to actually win off their talent? And when I say win, we always equate.
They set themselves up to feel like they didn't reach a goal because, I can see that. Set it up too high, and then I want 1 million streams. They get 100,000, and they feel like a failure or something like that. But nah, you just gotta. I look at consistency. Man. If I can consistently drop songs that everyone hits 100,000, or everyone is in that ballpark where it's like, I feel like, okay, you're doing something right, versus my theory is like, if I woke up tomorrow with 200 million followers, I wouldn't even know how to act with that. You know what I'm saying? But if over a period of 2 years, I built 200 million followers up, I would know how to act. It would be, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I look at, even with the music, like every step is important. You know what I'm saying? You learn every floor of the building. Yeah, you learn that whole floor, then you go to the next floor, learn that whole floor, keep going up. Yeah. People want to jump, you miss a lot of steps. You've kind of fucked, honestly, because without this, like if you go straight to the next level without doing this level first and the next level, you don't know how to handle the next level. I think, No,
that makes perfect sense, brother. And I appreciate what you're saying out there to the other artists. If you guys aren't listening, you have to take each step at a time, because if you start skipping steps, then you miss part of the process that you might have needed to learn something to be able to handle it.
Absolutely. Which you could play catch up, but I mean, me personally, I would rather learn it as I go and
work your way through.
Because it's the same with fighting. You're not going to take a fight before you train.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the process. The thing is, a lot of people want to skip the process. Mm-hmm. They have these dreams of grandeur without recognizing the work it takes to get to that position in that place. And when you know that the work comes before the play, when you know that every dollar counts, so you're willing to go out there and say, you know what, I'm willing to work for what's necessary, put in the work. Like you say, $1,000 a show is not bad money, because there's not many people that's making $1,000 a day.
That's right.
And then when you can put
that's shooting pretty high. You know what I'm saying?
That's shooting very high. But think about it, that's workable.
Yeah,
that's workable. And when you see people coming here to Vegas making $100,000 a show, they're not just getting invited here because they're cute. They're getting invited here because they built themselves to that level. So, respect to you for seeing not just where you are, but seeing where you want to be, and recognizing the consistency is what's going to get you there. Because I don't care, nobody say pennies is what adds up to millions.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So we start with pennies. If I'm making pennies on the dollar, hey, it's better than making nothing.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of cats out here working hard and not investing in themselves and not making nothing and questioning why. Whereas the cats that are investing in themselves, that are counting them pennies, they're making sure that those pennies come back. So keep grinding, brother. Keep working. We are here plugged in with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3, powered by Copacetic Designs, with the guy, the legend 808 Presley, man. I am definitely impressed with everything, man, that he got going on. And we are definitely, man, going to continue to rock with his music and chop it up with him some more. I want to take a moment, man, and shout out all of our listeners and our followers, man. We are available in 165 countries, and we're spreading out even more right now. The great thing about technology and social media, with things like YouTube and Facebook and Upline and Instagram, people that aren't even awake at this moment are going to be able to go back and watch this. People that aren't even alive in this moment are going to be able to go back and watch this and be able to say, you know what, 808 Presley, that was my guy way back then, holding it down. Look at him now. Fresh than a motherfucker. Hey. We about to get back into some music. If you guys want to talk to 808 Presley, don't be shy. Come back around and say hi. You can call us up, 702-412-5870. That's 702-412-5870. Ask your boy anything you want to ask him. If you got any requests, we'll get that on for you too. If you want to hit us up through Instagram, through Facebook, through YouTube, please let us know what the word is, man. Tell us how you feeling this morning, all right? I'm your boy, Doodie Outlaw, and you're plugged in. Let's get it.
Hey.
Give me love. Yeah, ain't no love in the heart of the city, that's what they tell me. We run over 100 niggas, but none of them know me. Some of them all studying the ABC, sitting in taxi cabs, but daddy roaming the streets. 7 hallelujahs, my sultana was clean. Everything I wear, all the emergencies. This whole system is prolific in the DMV. Listen, when you get the keys to sell me, you don't get the beef. Make me get one, get the piece, get the piece. You would have more Wikipedia to get to me. PG Malone County, but they all know about it. Hey, bro, I got some curb battles from the city that made me love you forever for. I'm celebrate every moment forever and more. You make me what I'm at, you make me what I'm not. They gon' let you alone if you make me what I'm not. Give me love, baby, not enough. What's the test, baby? What's the fuck, baby? It's shots, baby. This ain't right, this is right. It's love, baby. What's up? Give me love, baby, not enough. What's the test, baby? Fuck, baby. It's shots, baby. This ain't right, this is right. It's love, baby. My affinity grows as the city is cold. As the mission goes, you gon' meet your foes. Haven't been to Leone since I'm getting my own. But for now, me and my homies see the power flow. I'm trying to find a culture around the big soul. In the town, but I'm manifesting every door. I stop a time and John talk to him once a week. Media talks and not city in my sleep. I lost a lot of friends, and they ain't even dead. When I was on my way up, why you ain't see stairs? No father, if I opted to follow them, I hope a tip for my dreams, let me know that you had. Too many jealous and never tell it until it's stay. You represent me. We do the same thing for a living. The same niggas, but they all come at me. Champagne, I'ma spill it till we all fill up. Maybe it's not me from giving a fuck about opinions. I'm probably living on time, rapidly out. This happens to tell the pussily propaganda to politicians. Baby, go what's happening? Check your ass and body. So go and get to pop the phone. Pop the phone. Turn around and pop the phone. Pop the phone. Twice in Miami. What happened? No damage. I'm the tell for dinner. Julio served that shit. Got it if you want. Got it if you want. Got it if you want. Oh, I look if you want. Dinner Cadillac. Girls put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I love. That's what I love. Lucky for you, that's what I love. That's what I love. Touched by the fire night. Sunshades and diamonds all white. Lucky for you, that's what I love. That's what I love. Lucky for you, that's what I love. That's what I love. Trip from Puerto Rico, say the word and we go. Hey, give me my flicker, girl, I'll be a flicker. I'll never make a promise that I can't keep. I forever. Now tell me who's the best? Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's all, say it's all. Dream. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. Strawberry shining so bright, strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Fresh by the
Stop, dog.
diamonds all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you wanna
Like 6 a.m. Oh my God. Man, we want Vegas ain't even up yet, dog. We got the same time. Yeah, dog. Put on.
Your Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio.
Hey. Small moves for the big picture, you know what I'm saying? Hey, try that, go string that.
City with me, put your killers rowdy. Bigger wine, bigger chains, put your chicken iron. Chickens fighting for 100 grand, I lift your eyelids. Drug dealers rolling dice, $100 for buying. That's $100 a roll. Only thing I think about is getting dope. How to beat these streets and how to fuck these centerfolds. A 7 or a 10, I bet she better fold. Then I'm ghost killing rappers like this funky know.
What's up, y'all? Larry LaBelle on the
The new
track.
sound of Las Vegas, 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio.
Last time that I checked, that's 5 chains on my neck. And It was no sweat on my rep. Last time that I selling souls in the south.
Hey, make sure you all get some support from Star Trek Bro Talk. That's great.
Voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I
Give you a little insight to my pride.
I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer.
Appreciate you for real shit.
Niggas pop plus, switch lanes on you niggas. I laid down the cash for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more.
Run it.
Oh, no fame for you niggas, reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas, it gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cut. It's for the pieces out to growth, the monopoly board. If y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth, you gotta be charged. Now doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Body tripping, never business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fuck. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no sweat on my rep last time that I checked. Selling souls in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First get the money, the respect, and the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked. No co-sign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like State Lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you niggas scary. And be exposed in this balance, I can never be. For every nigga in the streets trying to feed the babies. Single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed or royalty statements. Black owners in this game are crazy. Young niggas in the sectors doing it makes. If I could garage, say you in the picture. Stand up in cars and say you start off a curb, so you end up in bars. Now you win the whole thing and live up a bar with sweat dripping down your face. Here's the mission. It's 5 chains on my neck. It was no sweat on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling souls in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First get the money, the respect, and the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Why everybody wanna act pro-black? The last line you heard is say that, this, that, I did. Made it out the good shit. Nip till you fuck the middleman, I tell you fuck a bitch. Fuck wearing they clothes, I wear my own shit. Y'all get on your label, I on my own, bitch. Ain't nothing. I remember all that gang who told me, don't fuck around and get played by these niggas boners. Talk that shit to these niggas, Adrian Broner. But secure the wind, don't let that game go. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother, make sure never let them take it from you.
Last time that I checked. That's 5 chains on my neck. It was no sweat on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling souls in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First get the money, the respect, and the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
Mike and Jack. I'm to steal that shit. Make my own watch. Take that deal. Sauce man, what's going on, Saucy D?
West Side.
808.
Fuck with my boy Saucy down. On my mama.
Hawaii boy, it ain't paradise. Crime rise with the Fahrenheit. On that valley, I forever ride. The iron up, they never slide. Have you dropped from a liver shot? 100 proof in a lemon drop with a 100 surface. In a yellow plush, 20 G's that I never loved.
Hawaii boy, I just got it back. You know what's Presley.
She pressing out, pressing up, but I'm pressing up, and I'm shining the pressure up. Perfect time to catch him up. This is really catch you when you're resting out. Ain't no back, never catch my luck. With a loose sleep, I get that melon bun. So it's sweet first, never let him up. If they 2 G's, what you selling? That's real loose sleep, get him get up on the floor. That's the shit we on. It's fucking strong. That's the shit we on. Bitches through the night, we can pay it on. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. It's fucking strong. That's the shit we on. It's fucking strong. That's the shit we on. It's fucking strong. That's the shit we on. That's the shit we on. time when we only grind. Late fall, the sun is shining, standing still, my running round. Hiding cloud, I'm underground. Leaning first finger to the sound. This up, and all the guns are down. Listen up, they fucking up the sound. Pinkies up, and my guns are down. Shock is up when we shock the crowd. Pumping up like we're talking out. Pockets up and I'm talking loud. Talking loud, we volume down. Who walking tough to the argument out. I send it round, and we call them out. Fighting time, and I'm walking out. Say it's straight, what I talk about. He's trying to lock you the action out. Broken jokes never laugh a lot. When they ask you what, then pass the pot.
What up, Edwin?
What's up, dog? But he's having six in the time stick. Don't be stopping though. Hot smoking with gorgeous hoes and they make a bonus score. This is shit we on. This fucking song. This is shit we on. 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 This fucking song. This is shit we on.
What up, Jay?
This is shit we on.
Stay the fucking like my head to get to your new house, dog. This is shit we on.
Your Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3, take over Vegas Radio.
Hey. Let's go.
Turn the music up in the headphones. So you can go and brush your shoulder off. I got you. Yeah. If you feeling like a pimp, go and brush your shoulders off.
Last time y'all heard this.
Go and brush your shoulders off. It's crazy, baby. Don't forget that boy told you, kid. Turn up your shoulders. I'm probably over to y'all. Probably be locked like a force. Trying to hustle some things. That go with the cause. Feeling no remorse. Feeling like my hand was forced. Middle finger to the grip them. The ladies keep coming from the beaches and screaming. All the ballers is watching. They like the way I'm leaning. All the bitches I'm hating. Hope the track that I'm making. All the hustles like nothing just to see one of us making. From the bottom to the top of the man, I'm straight up. I'm running back. Don't forget that boy, touch your kid. Turn up your shoulder, you got a 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 position. In the kitchen, I just whipped up a watch, trying to get me a promo, trying to stretch up the like a wrestler. Yes, sir. Kick the heck of the close. You know it's long as attention. Like 52 cards went out. I'm through dealing now. 52 cards come out. Now you feel them now. 52 cards roll out. Remove seal in the case. 52 cards come out.
Hawaii, what up? Las Vegas, what up?
See on the sleeve. After 54 the club, ESPN on the screen. Ready for the jeans. Cause the slippers is clean. No flow on the wheels. I'm a brother for real. Feeling like a pimp. Go on, push your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too. Go on, push your shoulders off. It's crazy, baby. Don't forget that boy. Touch your kid. Turn up your shoulder. You got a kid. Turn up your shoulder. You got a kid.
Shout out to my boy Boston.
Turn up your shoulder. You got a kid. Turn up your shoulder. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H to the OP. I used to move out of OP. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROCO. Fresh out the frying pan in the fire. Be the music kid's #1 supplier. Flyer than a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right. Not DLC, but similar to the letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like the food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the room with the letters and fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you, dudes, what I do to protect this. Got you actors like movie directors. Stay the rock, dog.
I can't record music for that long, so I have to be back, yo.
I didn't say that.
Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Lollipop, twerking in some jams on the dance floor. No panties in the way. I take my time with it. Bring you close to me. I don't want no young dumb shit. Bring me like Jason and Josie. I'm trying to lay low, taking it slow. When I'm fucking getting it, gotta celebrate. Your man look good, but I'm away. You can sweat the weave out. You shouldn't even be out. Bring my reservations at the pussy. Eat out. I'll ride through it just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Girl, I ain't rough for baby. Now you got me. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, booty so down, booty so soft. But you wanna take it again? Hey, let me demonstrate. Hit it one time, make it levitate. Say these are like black out. Bro, bitch is what got down. Pussy basura, my pussy ochata. Gonna ride it too, just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Girl, I can move on to you. Got me. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, you better say that shit. Craig don't play that shit. Do my back, like I do these records, break that shit. Tease me, baby. Turn around and tease me, baby. You got my fucking need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Tease me, baby. You got my fucking need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please.
Got a lot of smoke, they don't want it though. Only go to sleep with a new brief. When the flies low on the beat. So you think I'm crying over you, please? I'd rather stop for 7 with a loose leaf. Gas leaves, like we moving through trees. Passenger heated like a scene, sweating new cheeks. I'd rather get my options, I would choose me. Georgia segregates, I throw up 2 G's. Y'all go kooky over Gucci, pussy juice fiends. Rockers honest, young guys out of loose jeans. Like the secret, yeah, I took it for the new crease. Ain't no motherfucker from the new breed. This that old shit, same as a ghost 6. You know others with the shit will make your pro clip. Presley put my hands against me with your whole slip. City full of spirits and I'm staring at ghost shit. I know on my lap, I swear I use it, that's on God. I ain't about to put my honey granny do it now. Niggas got a problem on my niggas running now. We want all the smoke that's on the hood, can't get enough. Slide out with my partner and he riding just because. We not on the outside, we gon' hit him up. Nigga got a problem on my niggas running up. Yo, smoke my nigga, what you really want?
Ain't tryna get some smoke and get lobster. I sign up before the sun getting butter. I saw the foundation to keep the house stirred. Told him fuck making, hopping off the couch working. And clout chasing, I'm cloud surfing. Catching serpents who want American under earth. Find some softer as emerging. Shows over closest curtains. Been a long run for my kid. Things I ain't heard of. Never make it up like shit. Was in the bourbon. I took a couple bottles tonight. Without a working, but I keep on rolling the dice until it's working. Same hustle when it works, switch. The sell itself, so imagine if you work it. I can handle this for certain. I got some money to make, it's for my person.
I know on my lap, I swear, lose it, that's on God. I ain't about to put my honey down. I know my niggas running down. I want to smoke that's on the hood, keep it enough. I don't want my partner any rapping just because.
You're now plugged in with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Plugged in with Doodie Outlaw is powered by Copaesthetic Designs. Check out Copaesthetic Designs on Facebook and Instagram, and check out Copaesthetic Designs on Etsy. Search Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw to get all your Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other gear. Check out Rocky Relates as well as the Gravity Click gear as well. Make sure you follow our sponsor, Troubadour Entertainment, on all streaming platforms as well. We have a new single out, How the Game Goes, by myself, Doodie Outlaw. Definitely go down and stream that out on Spotify, on Apple Music, and all the other streaming platforms. We are here with the champion, 808 Presley, man, from Hawaii, man. So you've been in Vegas 8 years. Do you see yourself with all this stuff in the quarantine going on, seeking opportunities outside of the city, or are you keeping everything in town right now?
Keeping everything in town, focusing more on trying to take advantage of the fact that everybody is on lockdown. So everybody's on their phones, everybody's looking for streaming and alternate ways to be entertained. So I pretty much was trying to transition from doing shows. That was my main, promotion, like networking shows and stuff like that. So now that we can't do that. So yeah, Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build up my media stuff to post like that. Like,
making sure your presence is felt.
Exactly. Yeah. Because right now that's what's going on. Everybody's online. So I'm like, okay, you can reach more people online than going to another state,
No, real talk.
And I feel like we're open. This Vegas is open, so I would probably be better off here than anywhere else right now. But yeah, internet's where it's at. I feel like
no doubt.
I'm horrible with the internet too.
No, that's the key, man. Is especially for us artists, like stopping what we're doing, which is grinding, working, making music, or thinking concepts, or even just getting our mind right to stream. Like it seems totally off base.
Right.
It just don't feel like something that you always want to do, but it's something that we have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, the people at home right now, they want to reach us. No matter if it's early in the fucking morning like we are right now, or late at night, somebody's looking for something. But that's why it's important that we're making our presence felt. And your presence is definitely being felt here with the music, man. If you guys are not plugged in with 808 Presley, please check him out on all streaming platforms. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram. But go check out his music, all right? This is new, the Dime Bag mixtape, man. It's hot stuff. Go check it out on Spotify. Go check it out on Apple Music. Go download it today. Go listen to it on YouTube. Get my man streams up, all right? Make sure that you guys are plugged in with Doodie Outlaw, because I will be playing his music here exclusively every morning here on Plugged In with Doodie Outlaw. And we're on every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to make sure we're rocking out with him. Why? Because he rock out with us, man. We're going to have you back in a couple weeks, but today it's important that we let people know how to find you, where to find you in the whole shebang. So run down all your social medias, man. Run down where you prefer people to hit you up at.
So starting right off tops, the biggest one, Instagram, 808 Presley. You can pretty much find and keep up with everything 808 on that. 808 Presley, spelled exactly like Elvis Presley himself. And Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all of that is all 808 Presley. So it's all the same. You can find me. But go to my Instagram. Link in the bio take you to everything you need right there. And that's about it. Follow me on everything. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel up, so I'm gonna start posting more product on that and get some shit to you guys, some visuals and stuff like that. But Instagram right now is pretty much my most popping spot. Like that's where I post all my shit. I'm active over there.
No doubt. Definitely check out 808 on Instagram, man. Like I say,
What's
man,
up,
he goes
bro?
live and definitely puts on a good show. You know what I'm saying? The ladies love him. You know what I'm saying? The fellas come through too, man. There's definitely a lot of love being shown. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, on Facebook, on Uplive. Facebook, as usual, is giving us a hard ass time today. Why? Because my man is official with his music, and every time I put his music on, it cut us off. So, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know right now that we definitely rocking with one of the most up and coming young cats, not just out of Vegas and out of Hawaii, but like I said, out of the world, man. We're going to get into another one of his tracks. One of my personal favorites is his track called Thirsty, man. This is your boy Doodie Outlaw,
Thirsty,
and you're
man.
plugged in.
Shout out to 84.
22.3, Take Over Vegas Radio.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Shooting the video for this soon too, so you know, if you guys are a fan of the song Thirsty, come on out, let's be a part of it.
We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it, let me see you twerk it.
Shout out to Ralph Cinema on the beats, man.
I was pissy drunk, met her at a workplace. She was serving drink, I was feeling thirsty. I'm just trying to get that cake like my birthday, but she trying to make it wait like it's worth it. You ain't perfect, I know you ain't perfect. You made me mad, you let him hit it and call him friends. Second hand, the candidate, and just keep it 10. 100K on Instagram, she killing them, but she ain't killing me. Fuck you, she ain't killing me. I move how I wanna move, leave if I wanna leave. Pray up with the beam, I don't with the fence. He ain't a bad bitch, I ain't with no friends. Pretty, he back on this shit again. Sipping on the fifth hand, no, I'm the get it. Ain't lost, baby. He's on way, beat your bitch. Music up, hold on, let me get this split. Hold on, let me put this drink down, cause I'm getting sick. Room spinning and I'm still spitting. Beautiful women splitting mint swishers. I'm just trying to link with her, said she don't even smoke weed, only drink liquor. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it, let me see you twerk it. Thirsty.
Hey, 808 Presley, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow him.
Sir.
Shorty sip Henny, I drink that Fendi. Step in the spot, translating all the flexes. Home game with me and we rapping. Don't play, baby, we get reckless. Killing them in a dope way, baby, check it. Lavish fabrics on the Puerto Rican pendants. Wanna ride, nigga, chain purchase still pending. Give me somebody, millimeter, bet I get it. Microphone protection, she telling me I'm gonna hit it. Saving this money like it's for college, but it is. And I'm so up right now, I gotta watch the ceiling. Might go up right now, cause I've been drinking. Smoking, floating, hoping. She ain't got no pennies on, wetter than the middle of my pure white Hennessy. We in here running around, see my dick through my sweat. Sex game deadly, my hollow. Whenever you ready, I can come and tear it up. You don't want to marry, dog. Fuck you, better me, bro. We can sip Henny if you thirsty. We can pull Henny if you thirsty. Shorty sip Henny when she thirsty. Shorty twerk it, let me see you twerk it.
Fucking with it. Come up to the video shoot, spread the word.
Set coming in a microphone. Got to stop on. Straight to the plate. Straight off the plate. Got to the cap on. Same nigga always talking that tough shit. Nigga put a date on. Everybody sitting there table around here. Yeah, that's what I play on. Running through the money and the bitch keep coming. Hold up, she don't have to wait on. Feet niggas got me living on my t-shirt. Reach for, I'm gonna put your face on. But I'm trying to truck on the white cash out for. Still had to wait on. Looking for the round to the road now, kind of. Nigga still had to pay for. Ain't coming in on iPhone. I'm keeping 30 in my phone. I'm about burgers on my job. Nigga did me dirty, ran out for me. Took off. Nigga did me dirty, took off for me. Little hill just before we got soft for me. I'm from the streets, you gotta pay with your life. I got away with the white, you just like your father, and he was a wreck. So that means he raising the lights. Yeah, I had to trap through the night. Yeah, I put that pick on the flight. Yeah, the shot on no pictures the same night. Red in the bushes a rainy night. Won't put no hoes on no pedestal elevators. I'm gonna fuck on the same night. I put two hoes on the same flight. Took the two racks in the same pipe. I shoot for niggas the same Glock. The many of niggas got the same watch. Why you competing with me, nigga? We got not playing with the same shit. It's murder, no murder for half. And bitch, you been stuck on my ass. Sick coming in the monophone. Get up with the stop on it. Check it in the plate. Scrub it off the plate. Hey, get up with the cap on it. People say a nigga all the time that tough shit. Nigga put a date on it. Everybody sitting at the table around here. Yeah, that's what I play for. Ran through the money and the bitch keep calling. She gon' let the weight on it. VVS diamond dripping on my t-shirt. I'm gonna put your face on it. Run to the truck on the way, cash out for him. Still had to wait on it. Get up on the round, sitting around now, kind of. Nigga scared to play for it. $1,000 off an iPhone. Thanks, I'm show money. Put a key collar, we gon' take that down. That'll be some more money. Ladies, how we contract, same time shit. Tell me how to know money. I used to shop with a bitch, she got a load. She got a real at the niggas, and she got a number. Better than these things I'm getting. I said it, I'm feeling the city. A real nigga better not business, cause I run the hills. Everywhere I go, the business. Hand coming in on the back street. Trap ride by, nigga still keep working. $50,000 for a shot. No, I got down right, nigga still ain't working. I told me for that quick. He's going goddamn with it, still sincere. Got a chop on cut by the first and the third. Got a lot of cash money, I can still get burnt. Get away with my chain, you can still get burnt. Had an FN on it when I did get burnt. She said a good bitch, she gon' meet with a perk. I was really in the streets, you research. Set coming in the monophone. Get up with the stop on it. Check it in the plate, scrub it off the plate. Hey, get up with the cap on it. People say a nigga all the time that tough shit. Nigga put a date on it. Everybody sitting at the table around here. Yeah, that's what I play for. Ran through the money and the bitch keep coming. She gon' let the weight on it. VVS diamond dripping on my t-shirt. I'm gonna put your face on it. Run to the truck on the way, cash out for him. Still had to wait on it. Get up for the round, sitting around now, kind of. Nigga still had to play for it.
You enjoying your drive into work?
Your Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3, take over Vegas Radio.
Got that smoke. Dope for sale, man. It's the intro on the tape.
Who want that dope shit? Shit, I got that dope. Who wanna roll shit? Shit, I got that smoke. I'm trying to focus and get up on my toes in my zone. Cause the second that you don't, I get you smoke. This, that, keep a real weed and a bad bitch. Kick back with a new beat, I can have it. Pretty with it, she's living, I'm giving what I'm asking. Back in the night, I'm practicing what I'm lacking. They don't shake, cause gold shining through black tape. They wanna say, baby, shit, it's the intro. Come by my way, baby, we started mad shit. Slow down, but I've been building up the back end. Fuck it, I'ma get my craft with a passion. Kill a Mac game, I ain't squeezing a Mac down. Bad bitches wanna follow, feeling like they catfish. Meet up with your girl, then this shit fantastic. Shots of Henny at the bar and off to the car next. She got a crew checking in, head on the armrest. Leaving her with bomb sex and back to the project. Whole team running with me, feeling like we on next. Taking short runs for the long stretch. No cologne, champagne, weed and cigar press. Conquer the competition, ain't no contest. Boss team in the building, don't get your squad slapped. Who want that dope shit? Shit, I got that dope. Who wanna roll shit? Shit, I got that smoke. I'm trying to focus and get up on my toes in my zone. Cause the second that you don't, I get you smoke. Who want that dope shit? Shit, I got that dope. Who wanna roll shit? Shit, I got that smoke. I'm trying to focus and get up on my toes in my zone. Cause the second that you don't, I get you smoke. Up overnight, hustling, trying to find a come up. Come around, trying to catch a smoke from us and bring the lungs up. Real G's rocking with me, they throwing dubs up. Up the west side, the west side, the south, my dog. For my city where we bum rush. Where they catch you being silly, get you fucked up. Had to hit my gloves, was feeling unstrung. So drop the bridges, I fucking watch the blood run. Appreciate it, right? The flow of the seasick. Me tripping, I let the team hit. He hitting the weed, then kill a beat quick. For a best protecting that kill a beat shit. I'ma pull up in the winter, summer beach with. Summer breeze, rolling trees with a mean chick. 100 ways to get rich and get that green shit. If you ain't lit, then get your team fixed.
Know that Boston shit, baby, here we go.
I'm saying, y'all.
Okay, pop that pussy and shake that ass. 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 You gotta pop that pussy and shake that ass. Pop that pussy and shake that. And no feelings, and
no feelings, no feelings. Yeah. It's on me, man. I kill it if I be mad. Man, I do it big. To me, you niggas see, man. Papa go pecans. I beat it like green hands. Easy in the building. You other niggas freelance. I don't give a fist up. I done got my shit up. I gotta do a bid. That's push ups. Sit up. Fuck the young run that bitch, nigga. Get hit up. Flip it up. Fuck that. Eat a fuck with a summer inside, nigga. Yeah, inside, nigga. Where the motherfucking beef gets deep fried, nigga. Nigga couldn't see me. With 3 eyes, nigga. You's a bitch. No, you and I T-Y, nigga. On the mic, I'm on the clock. Like B.I., nigga. Whoever don't agree, come and see mine, nigga. I be waiting in my mansion. Seaside, nigga. Young motherfucking young E-Y.
What's up, ABC? Nice one, girl.
Pop that pussy and shake that ass. 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 You gotta pop that pussy and shake that ass. Pop that pussy and shake that. And no feelings, and no feelings, and no feelings. Okay, come with Dre. This is no feelings. I put this on the day. I got bars, no railings. Looking for a bitch for some section for the healing. Open up her mouth and she catch it like wailing. No easy F is not for the feeling. Swagger just dumb. Calling Sarah Palin. If you niggas fly, then I must be parasailing. We are not the same. I'm a motherfucking on my salary, I'm tooling in my hand. Uptown, real nigga, bitch, landing in the sand. Back home, nigga, did it for the land, for the grand, with the money, with the tune in my hand. Like a life, give a fuck about the stripes on me. Killer, spin your bitch, deadly, homie. Turn left, get your switch turned off, nigga. Turn right, get your shit took off, nigga. Fuck, cause we higher than we ever been. More loaded, like double burning, hurting dreams. Overseas, nigga, pushing on the top floor. Not a flow situation from the bottom flow. All in the middle, shining like a diamond. Ready diamonds, big diamonds, how we roll, nigga. To the phone, fucking up these hoes, nigga. Our life, the money, then we go, nigga. Like fall on something. Yeah, boy, try to give it to you. I didn't give it to you. Pussy can shake that, and pop that. Pussy can shake that, and no feelings, and no feelings, and no feelings.
How's it, my brother?
808 Presley, y'all.
Snakeskin.
808 Presley with Snakeskin on the station that has more fun. 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
I just wanna be just wanna ride. Down on this beat, switch inside. I just wanna hop up in the ride. Money on my mind, money on my mind. I just wanna be just wanna ride. No one know my keep the switch inside. I just wanna hop up in the ride. Money on my mind, money on my mind. Come city with me, bunch of killers riding. Bigger wines, bigger jeans, bitches chicken iron. Chickens fighting for 100 grand, I lift your eyelids. Drug dealers rolling dice, $100 to buy it. Guess 100.
So why I ain't talking to him?
I get it when you chicken like some shit, get you dough. Why you 100 off a bird and get some more? Why you can't pay me up the car?
One snakeskin.
I just wanna be just wanna ride. No one know I keep the switch inside. I just wanna hop out different rides. Money on my mind, money on my mind. I just wanna be just wanna ride. No one know I keep the switch inside. I just wanna hop out different rides. Money on my mind, money on my mind.
Check him out.
Only thing I think about is getting dope. How to beat these streets and how to fuck these centerfolds. A 7 or a 10, I bet she better fold. Then I'm ghost killing rappers like this fentanyl. Little booms that curse the team, they getting federal. So people got me close. They try to let you up, they never let you go. That's what the fans are getting strong. I just wanna be just wanna ride. No one know I think that's what you inside. I just wanna hop up in the ride. Money on my mind, money on my mind. I just wanna be just wanna ride. No one know I think that's what you inside. I just wanna hop up in the ride. Money on my mind, money on my mind.
The new sound of Las Vegas, 22.3, Takeover Vegas Radio.
Come on, after this, we'll go with it.
Girl, I be shaking, shaking and moving, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty. Girl, I be shaking and making the donkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey. Girl, be sipping, sipping, walk up in the club with a lippin', gotta listen, what you gon' do with this pimpin', what you gon' do with this pimpin'. Girl, I'ma call you. Later on the night of tomorrow, now follow what you gon' do with this ball. What you gon' do with this ball?
What you gon' do when I'm in the block? Pull up on that ass in a brand new truck. Speakers on blast with tremendous knock. TVs in the dash rims just won't stop. You need to be down with a pimp like me. I ain't turning down nothing from my collar, you see. I'm a leader with my number, you should holler at me. Cause I'm a baller, can't nobody hustle harder than me.
Girl, I be shaking, shaking and moving, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty. Girl, I be shaking and making the donkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey.
That ass is right. I ain't trying to let that pass me tonight. I'ma put my beat in and tell you something slick. Whispering your ear while I'm holding my dick. I don't need no harm, it's the hood in me. Sipping on that rich hard Hennessy. Psychedelic colors in my jewelry. Suckers hella jealous cause you're digging me. Now what you gon' do, mama? I'm trying to dip later on me and you, mama. I like the way that you groove and you move, mama. You know the women love me, I'm the 44. Popping my keys cause I'm laced with gang. Nothing but the gang flowing through my veins. She wear Miss 60, can't fit me Gucci cause her ass big enough to sit a cup on her booty.
Girl, I be shaking, shaking and moving, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty, trying to get to you and that booty. Girl, I be shaking and making the donkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey.
Yeah, I see you looking up on my ass to these jeans, got you shaking, shit. I don't think you know what to do with this pussy. What you gon' do with this pussy? Yeah, I know you want this, so try to take me through the door for this good shit, bitch. But I don't think you can handle this pussy. What you gon' do with this pussy?
Gushy, gushy. Fuck around with me, I beat the brakes off that pussy. Now your ass coming like a porn style movie. Tell your friends that I bet they all wanna do me. Hoes know me, I'm P4O. They recognize pimpin' when I step in the dough. Hide in the satellite full of that drug. Holler at a player when you ready to go.
Girl, I be shaking, shaking and moving, trying to get to you and that booty.
You and that damn monkey. What it do, folks? It's Doodie Outlaw, and you're now plugged in on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Plugged in with Doodie Outlaws, powered by Copacetic Designs, and sponsored by Troubadour Entertainment Incorporated. Thank you guys. Thank everyone that is tuned in, plugged in with Doodie Outlaw on all the streaming platforms. Shout out to everybody that's listening in on 22.3 TakeOverVegasRadio.com and everybody that's listening on the 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio app. Shout out to everybody that's plugged in with us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube page, please plug in with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, or just search Doodie Outlaw, and I promise you it'll pop up. This live stream will be available in about 3 hours. You can go back and watch our interview with 808 Presley. He will be back in the studio soon, but we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to go back, man, and check in with the guy. He spit some straight game and some great knowledge today, man. I want to take a moment to thank everybody that's listening in through UpLive, through all the streaming platforms, MixLR, Stream Finder, Apple Music, all those joints, man. We are available in 165 countries. We're trying to get it to 166 today, y'all. So please and thank you, everybody that's plugged in with Doodie Outlaw on 22.3. Mr. Presley, 808, man. You got anything you want to tell the people, man, before we get up out of here?
Just want to say, stay tuned, man. I got a lot of shit coming. I got a lot of visuals. If you liked any of the songs that you heard today, they're all on the Dime Bag tape on Spotify or iTunes at 808 Presley. You can find all my music. The next video I'm dropping is for that song Thirsty. So that should be a lot of fun. And yeah, so that's it. Subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Spotify, or follow me on Spotify, however that works, and Instagram, all that. 808 Presley, man. Hawaii's own.
Presley, Hawaii's own, man. Well, first and foremost, man, I want to thank you for coming in, man. It's not always easy for anybody to get up early in the morning.
I'm a morning person, though. I like it.
Hey,
I'm
me too, man. I definitely
yeah.
got an early grind, man. But also, I know, man, besides your music and besides the other activities you're into, man, you're a hardworking man. You know what I'm saying? You're always in the grind and making time for your talent, making time to not just invest in yourself, man, but to take time for yourself, man. That's always going to be a blessing to you, man. So shout out to you. We're going to make sure, man, that not only are we banging out with 808 Presley, we're going to make sure, man, that everybody knows this is the hottest cat in the city, man, and they need to make sure they represent, man. If you have not subscribed to 808 Presley on YouTube, if you have not went to his Instagram and Facebook, stop what you're doing right now. Put everything on pause and go into there and search 808 Presley and make sure that you're connected. Make sure you hit him up, man. Tell him how great his music is. Tell him what you want to hear from him. We are going to do another joint with him, like I said, in a couple weeks. We're going to have him back, so make sure that you guys are ready, we're prepared with your questions. Call us up, hit us up, man. Let us know what you want to talk about with 808, and we'll make sure we'll pass those messages on to you. You don't have to request his music. We're going to be rocking with it anyway, but if you want to hear something from 808, from the Dime Bag mixtape or from his prior music, don't be shy. Hit me up and say hi. I will make sure I get that for you on expeditiously. I'm your boy, Doodie Outlaw, and we will be back tomorrow getting it in on 2 for Tuesdays. I'm going to take tomorrow to just catch everybody up on some news and jam out like we always do with some good music. But make sure that you guys are tapped in and plugged in with us Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the station that has more fun, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. I appreciate you guys, and we are going to jump back into some music. Catch us here tomorrow, live and in charge. Shout out to my squad. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my girl, Rocky Relay. Shout out to my guy, Big Nito, the boss, wherever you are. Shout out to my baby girl, fam. I love you, boo. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out this bitch.
Peace, y'all. Real quick, shout out to the man, Doodie Outlaw, man, for real.
I'm tired of the games and the lanes that seem to interest you. Yes, I love your kisses, but I'm better off missing you. Every time I leave, you doing things you said you never do. If this is a game, then I guess I'm just defeated, boo. The game's never fair, but how I'm losing to these lesser dudes. I took any time, but I was dumb, unbelievable. I stayed true from the start. You played games with my heart. We didn't go apart. It was a lie from the start. Don't believe, but if I stay strong and bigger, I'm too good with that. I can never be the other one. Never been true, but I see better in hindsight. Like tight please. You're a thief in the night. Nothing more vicious than a bite from a blood sucker. But your eyes hit me under. After this, I'll never love another. Heart dead, game over. Can't start over. Game over. You did that. I just can't seem to let go. Every time I leave, I just come back for more.
I still beat, but the rhythm sounds hollow now. Trying to find peace in a blunt and a bottle now. But wild in the streets, represent the lost child. I didn't gain up, hoping in this track. Wild, meanwhile, it's getting tough to sleep. Visions of the one who's hurt my dreams. No opinions of this thing has for me. Every time he kisses blasphemy. I feel bad for me. It's like a tragedy. Am I meant to lose? Trying to get it right. Why can't I get through to you? That's what love will do. Can't love, cause love don't love you. Can't be true to a love that ain't true. 1 + 1 = 2. But you gotta have choices, cause all choices cheers.
Let's use the chairs.
I just can't seem to let go. Every time I leave, I just go back. I can't let go, no, baby. I can't let go. I can't let go, baby. I can't let you go. I can't let go. I can't let go.
Connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3, take over Vegas Radio.
I don't like the way he's looking at you. I'll start anything you want him to. Am I crazy? I've lost you. Even though I know you love me, can I help you? I tell the machine gives you love, and I'm broken my chest. I'm getting ready to face you. You call me to say it's not your fault that they hurt. No need for disrespect. It's my right to be hellish. I still can't tell you. You're too sexy and beautiful. Everybody wants to change. That's why I still can't tell you. You're too sexy and beautiful. Everybody wants to change. That's why I still can't tell you. I wish you didn't have to post it out. I wish you'd save a little bit just for me. Addictive or possessive, call it passive or aggressive. And I'm broken my chest. I'm getting ready to face you. You call me to say It's not your fault that they overcoming no disrespect. It's alright to be hurt. I still get your love. You're too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants to chase. That's why I still get your love. You're too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants to chase. That's why I still